Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to the 6th episode in my Rio Run. And in the last episode we did open up a pack towards the end where we got quite a few European players which could improve our squad a little bit. We got Manchetti as a new goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper we got in our club as of so far. We got Isco for the midfield and Payet for the wing, another 4-star skiller in him. So not too bad of a pack, and we got ready to play a game of the group stages here, the first one, and we come up against a 4-4-2 squad there, and we play 25 minutes. We play a through ball to Gabbiadini. He stops up with the fake shot, goes past two defenders, gets onto his left foot, and he'll bring us up 1-0. So a quite good start to the game, but straight from his kickoff, I didn't pay attention and I allowed him to play the through ball, and he would get straight back into the game after I scored. But towards the end of the first half, we find SMO, we take a shot and we get a corner, and from that we find Johnson one header and a second one to bring us up at 2-1, and that was pretty much how the game ended. And I cut some of these games a little bit short of highlights just because I wanted to get through them and catch up with the point in time I am with gameplay, because yeah, it's just been a lot of pre-recorded gameplay, as I mentioned in quite a few episodes. And we kind of caught up now. We have one more episode, I guess, and then we'll be able to introduce the rules I mentioned a few episodes ago, be able to open some more packs after each game and improve our squad that way. But nonetheless, we head on into our second game of the group stage. It's a 4-4-2 European side, and straight from the start my opponent quit the game. I don't know, maybe he couldn't play or something like that. But we didn't get any points for the game, but we did get a free pack, however, but it didn't really feature anything outstanding. And we would head on into our second group stage game once again. And this time around we got matched up against a bit of an attacking formation, a European side there, and it was just a game going back and forth. And I would hit him on a counter-attack in the 21st minute, Payet and Isco linking up together, lovely fake shot in front of the slide tackle. And we go up 1-0, and Payet on the ball once again. A few skill moves, and he loses possession on the shot, but it falls to Gabbiadini, who hits it in on his weak foot. A bit of a P-roller, but we are up at 2-0, and Payet is at it again. He picks us up a free kick at the start of the second half. Thought of taking the shot, but he put a player on the line. So let's try and chip it into the box and see if we can maybe get a bicycle kick or a header onto it. And it is a header we get in with Boateng to bring us up at 3-0. And another chance, 72nd minute, Lucas on the ball, flicks it in behind the defender, trying out the volley. But it is saved, and in the end the game ends at 3-0. So we get the perfect start to the group stages actually. We're sitting on 6 points after 2 games, and we are most likely on through to the next round. So not too bad. And in our 3-player pack we actually get Kagawa, another 4-star skiller. The only downside to him is that it's a little bit tough to link him up with a solid squad. We got maybe 1 or 2 alright Asian players, but it is mainly our European and South American players which are the good players we can use. So nonetheless, we go into a final group stage game. We come up against almost a full European side apart from Thiago Silva and Daniel Alves, I believe. And we played 10 minutes, we played a little bit around. We find Isco past the slide tackle, but we could not hit it into the open net, unfortunately. But it's 38th minute. It's Seco to break on through and bring us up 1-0 here. Go past the defender at 2. And he's on the ball again in the 45th minute. A fake shot, a few skill moves past a few defenders. Unfortunately, however, the shot is blocked and it comes to nothing. And instead, in the start of the second half, he can cross it in, score a header, and bring himself back into the game. But 30 minutes later, we play a through ball and Isco gets his toe to it, and we go up 2-1, and that will pretty much win us the game in the end. So a goal from Seco, a goal from Isco, and we are on through from the group stages on the maximum amount of points. We won all the games. We got 2,500 coins for advancing on the first place spot. And in our 3-pack, we actually get a Dede, another solid player for our club, a good all-round South American center back. Now, I went into my next game and I was not sure whatsoever how I wanted to line up. I thought of playing Kagawa for quite a while because he did have full star skills. However, I was not too sure who to link him up with. I think I would throw in a Korean player eventually, and at one point I figured out he wouldn't really be the best player to play, and I would take Kagawa out again. I was just testing things out, seeing how I might be able to line my squad up, but I never really figured out how exactly I wanted to play. It took quite a while, as I said, and yeah, just swapping players around here, trying to find a lineup I thought I might be able to win me my first group stage game. So yeah, as you can see, just a lot of players going back and forth, and eventually we do get the Asian players out. We get Yutaka in here, and we go with a bit of an African attack. We still have Eddie Johnson in, and then a few Europeans in the defense. So that was pretty much the squad in there. Not exactly the best chemistry, but eventually we go into a game and we come out against 100 chemistry European side, and I get my first chance in the second minute. Yutaka on the ball here, and you go down the wing, stop up with a fake, so play it to a die who finds Johnson. We take this shot, and on the rebound we are lucky enough to bring ourselves up a 1-0. So a good start to the game. We're on the ball again. I die with a nice little fake shot. We go past the defender. Very lucky there with the dummy. Johnson is on through, and he'll go past the keeper, and we are up at 2-0. So a very good start to this game. 41st minute, Johnson on the ball again. A few skill moves here, back and forth, before he places it on through to Yutaka, trying out the shot across goal, but it goes wide, unfortunately. And then we're into the second half where he'll cross it in, and we'll of course concede a header. What else? So he makes it 2-1, but it was too late, and we are able to hang on to the lead, and that pretty much wins us the first game of the knockout rounds, and we are into the quarterfinals. A game where he had way more chances than me, but I was lucky enough to win it. And that is pretty much the end of the episode, guys. We open up a free pack. We do not really get anything interesting, and that is going to be the end. I hope you did enjoy it. I'll be back again tomorrow most likely, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.